Imagine a world where a single cough in one corner of the globe can ripple through borders and oceans, triggering a cascade of illness and fear in every corner of society. The world saw this reality unfold with the COVID-19 pandemic, and again with recurring threats like Ebola, Zika, and monkeypox. In our modern age of rapid international travel, global trade, urbanization, and climate change, infectious diseases can emerge and spread faster than ever before. Yet, there is a system in place, a global shield, that tirelessly watches, assesses, and responds before outbreaks become catastrophes. This is the world of global disease surveillance, the invisible yet vital network that protects global public health. Global disease surveillance is the cornerstone of health security. It involves the ongoing, systematic collection, analysis, interpretation, and dissemination of data regarding health events. This data is used to plan, implement, and evaluate public health practice. At its heart, surveillance is about information, gathering it, understanding it, and using it to prevent harm. Surveillance systems exist not just to track diseases that are already known, but to detect unusual patterns that may signal new or re-emerging pathogens. They are essential in providing early warning signals, monitoring disease trends, identifying populations at risk, evaluating public health interventions, and allocating resources efficiently. Disease surveillance operates at multiple levels. Locally, clinics and hospitals report data on patients with symptoms that match reportable diseases. This is often referred to as indicator-based surveillance, where the focus is on structured data collection and regular reporting. At the national level, health ministries compile data from regional centers and begin to identify trends, spikes, or abnormalities. Internationally, this information is shared with global bodies such as the World Health Organization, WHO, which can provide support, issue warnings, and coordinate responses across borders. But surveillance isn't limited to just official health reports. Increasingly, event-based surveillance is becoming an essential tool. This includes the monitoring of informal sources such as news media, social media, online discussions, and community reports to detect rumors or clusters of illness. These data sources are especially useful in places where formal health systems may be weak or absent. Combining indicator-based and event-based surveillance provides a more comprehensive and responsive picture of global health. At the center of the global surveillance system is the World Health Organization, who plays a pivotal role in coordinating disease surveillance activities, supporting countries in building their capacity, and facilitating international cooperation. Through its various departments and regional offices, who collects data from member states, analyzes global trends, and provides timely alerts on emerging health threats. It also publishes surveillance data on a regular basis, offering the world a transparent view of the health status of populations worldwide. A key instrument in WHO's Global Health Security Toolkit is the International Health Regulations, IDSR, revised in 2005 and adopted by 196 countries. The IDSR is a legally binding agreement that requires countries to build and maintain core public health capacities, such as the ability to detect, assess, report, and respond to public health events. The main goal of the IDSR is to prevent and respond to the international spread of disease while minimizing interference with trade and travel. Under the IDSR, countries are obligated to notify WHO within 24 hours of any event that may constitute a public health emergency of international concern, PHEAC, such as a new influenza strain or an outbreak of an unknown illness. The IDSR framework has 4 key components: notification, verification, assessment, and response. It establishes protocols for how countries communicate with WHO and with each other during health emergencies. Importantly, it emphasizes the role of national focal points, designated agencies within each country that serve as the primary liaison with WHO on IDSR matters. These focal points are critical in ensuring timely information exchange and coordination during crises. Beyond legal instruments, WHO also offers technical frameworks and initiatives to enhance surveillance. One such initiative is the Integrated Disease Surveillance and Response, IDSR, strategy, which was developed by WHO's African Regional Office. The IDSR approach aims to streamline and integrate multiple disease-specific surveillance systems into a single, efficient platform. Instead of having separate surveillance programs for each disease, such as malaria, cholera, or measles, IDSR promotes a unified structure that makes better use of limited resources and facilitates quicker responses. The IDSR strategy emphasizes early detection, prompt reporting, and coordinated response at all levels of the health system, from the community up to national authorities. In situations where outbreaks occur or where unusual health events are suspected, WHO activates its Global Outbreak Alert and Response Network, GOARN. GOARN is a collaboration of over 250 institutions, including national health agencies, laboratories, research centers, and non-governmental organizations. When an outbreak is detected, GOARN mobilizes experts and supplies to the affected area within 24 to 48 hours. These teams assist in field investigations, clinical management, epidemiological analysis, and public communication. Whether it's responding to Ebola in West Africa, cholera in Yemen, or the global COVID-19 crisis, GOARN demonstrates the power of international solidarity and shared responsibility. Another important facet of surveillance is laboratory confirmation. Laboratories serve as the backbone of disease detection. They confirm diagnoses, identify pathogens, conduct genetic sequencing, and monitor for mutations. The WHO Global Influenza Surveillance and Response System, GSRS, for instance, includes more than 150 laboratories worldwide that track seasonal influenza strains, detect emerging variants, and guide vaccine development. The success of such laboratory networks depends on standardization, quality control, training, and secure sharing of data. Technology is rapidly transforming the field of disease surveillance. Big data analytics, artificial intelligence, geographic information systems, GIS, and real-time dashboards are being used to detect anomalies in disease patterns, visualize outbreaks, and predict their spread. Platforms such as HealthMap and ProMEDmail monitor vast amounts of online data to identify potential threats, while mobile apps enable community health workers to report cases from remote areas instantly. Drones and satellite imagery are being explored to monitor environmental conditions that might predict outbreaks, like standing water for mosquito-borne diseases. Despite these advancements, significant challenges remain. Many low- and middle-income countries lack the infrastructure, personnel, or financial resources needed to establish robust surveillance systems. In conflict zones or fragile states, surveillance may be non-existent or heavily compromised. Political sensitivity can also affect transparency, with some governments hesitant to report outbreaks for fear of economic or reputational damage. Data sharing agreements, privacy concerns, and the uneven distribution of technology create further obstacles to effective G. To address these challenges, WHO and its partners advocate for sustained investments in health system strengthening. Building local capacity is crucial, not only in terms of equipment and technology, but also in training personnel and building trust within communities. Surveillance must be people-centered, inclusive, and sensitive to cultural contexts. Community-based surveillance, in which local volunteers or health workers are trained to detect and report unusual health events, has proven effective in remote or underserved areas. Moreover, the future of surveillance must embrace the One Health approach, which recognizes the interconnection between human health, animal health, and the environment. Many emerging diseases, such as COVID-19, avian influenza, and Ebola, are zoonotic, meaning they originate in animals and spill over to humans. Surveillance systems must therefore include veterinary and environmental data to detect threats early and understand their origins. WHO works closely with the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, the World Organization for Animal Health, WOH, and other partners to promote integrated surveillance systems. Global health security is not the responsibility of any one nation, but a shared duty of all. The rapid spread of diseases demonstrates that no country is immune, and that weaknesses in one part of the world can have ripple effects everywhere. Effective surveillance, guided by WHO's standards and supported by international cooperation, is the only way to prepare, prevent, and respond to health emergencies. The more connected and informed we are, the more resilient we become.